Something as simple as just writing something down can be a game changer for you. Now, throughout the day, if you're a busy person, you likely have a bunch of tasks you have to do. If you're someone who has some type of responsibilities, you have a list of tasks you probably need to do for the day. When we have multiple things to do throughout the day, we tend to neglect certain things because the thought of doing all the things that we have to do becomes overwhelming. Your brain is really only supposed to think at one thing at a time. So the idea of you having so many things to do in what seems like to be such little time puts your brain in a frenzy. Now your mind is clouded. Now you're becoming stagnant. And what do you think is most likely going to happen in these scenarios? You are most likely going to neglect like half of the things that you have to do, or the things that you are able to put off till later, you're going to put them off till later, and you'll keep doing that every time your brain starts to get cloudy. And then you look up and weeks pass and you never did that thing you were supposed to do, and now you're weeks behind. But what can make it easier for you is if you just make a simple to-do list. Like, look, growing up as a kid, when I used to see to-do lists on TV shows and movies, I never pictured myself actually doing that. Now that I have things that I need to do, goals that I'm trying to reach, I have responsibilities to take care of on a daily basis. And I go through the same thing that everybody else goes through. When you have so much to do in the day that seems so short, it becomes a little overwhelming at times. But when you just write it down, you make a list, and then you just make sure that you only focused on one thing at a time, you will execute that one thing. Your brain settles down. Just focus on one thing at a time. Make the list of everything that you need to do, and then focus on one thing at a time. But put your 110%, 1,000% focus on that one thing. And next thing you know, you'll have a whole bunch of things that seem like it was so much to do, and you knocked it out in 2-3 hours. Depending on what it is you got to do, you knocked it out before the day was over. You were able to fit it in the day. Instead of wasting time contemplating on what you can and can't do and what you should and shouldn't do, just plan it out. It can feel like you have so much to do, and then when you write it out, you realize there's only 5 things for you to do, and it's only going to take you a couple hours to do these things. You just have to execute and put 1,000% effort into that one thing, because our brain needs to focus on one thing at a time. That's the problem. That's why you're becoming discouraged or stagnant, or it seems overwhelming, is because you're thinking of it all at once as if you're going to do it all at one moment and all at one time. It's like when you come across a TV show and there's a whole bunch of episodes. I know people who said they won't watch a show because there's just too many episodes. You're already discouraged from the show because you're thinking about how many episodes you're going to have to watch to complete it. Just focus on the one episode and see if you like it. Y'all do not understand how much of a game changer it is to just write it out, write what you have to do, and then focus one thing at a time. Trust me when I tell you, it's a game changer.